the parrot who loved to mimic. Once upon a time, in a lush, green jungle, there lived a clever parrot named Perry. Perry wasn't just any parrot, he was a master mimic. He could imitate the sounds of the wind, the rustling of the leaves, the growls of lions, and even the sneezes of the frogs. But what Perry loved to mimic the most were the voices of the other animals. One sunny afternoon, as Perry was perched on a branch, he heard the wise old owl, Ollie, say, "Who's there?" in his deep, thoughtful voice. Perry grinned, puffed up his chest, and repeated, "Who's there?" in a perfect dull voice. He giggled to himself. "Oh, I'm so clever," he thought, and flew off to find more animals to imitate. Next, Perry spotted a crocodile sunbathing by the riverbank. The crocodile looked so peaceful, with his mouth slightly open. Perry thought it would be hilarious to mimic the crocodile's slow, deep growl. He waited for the right moment, then squatted low on a nearby tree branch and growling, in the deepest voice he could muster. But just as he did, the crocodile snapped his head around and said, "Huh? What's that?" Perry froze in midair. The crocodile had heard him. Perry quickly flew away, laughing nervously to himself. As he flew over the jungle, Perry saw a group of monkeys swinging from tree to tree. They were chattering and laughing, making funny sounds. Perry, eager to join the fun, tried to copy their chattering noises. He started eek, eek, ooh, ooh. But his attempt at monkey talk didn't quite go as planned. Instead of sounding like the monkeys, he ended up making a high-pitched squeak that sounded more like a mouse. The monkeys all stopped and stared at him. One of them, a cheeky little monkey named Max, laughed and said, "Perry, you sound more like a squeaky toy than a monkey." Perry felt embarrassed. He had spent so much time mimicking everyone else that he forgot something very important, his own voice. That night, as Perry sat on his perch feeling a bit sad, Ollie the owl flew over to him. "Why the long face, Perry?" Ollie asked. "I tried to be just like everyone else, but I didn't sound right. I made a fool of myself," Perry sighed. Ollie chuckled softly. "Perry, you're one of a kind. It's fine to mimic others for fun, but never forget that your own voice is special too. The world doesn't need another owl or monkey, it needs you." The next morning, Perry decided to try something new. Instead of mimicking the other animals, he used his own voice and sang a beautiful song, one only he could sing. The jungle fell silent as all the animals gathered around to listen. "You have such a lovely voice, Perry," said a turtle. "Why didn't you sing before?" Perry grinned, feeling proud. "Because I was too busy trying to sound like everyone else. But now I've found my own tune." The end. Moral of the story: it's fun to learn from others, but remember to embrace your own unique voice and be proud of who you are. Hey, ATB peers! If you loved this video, click that like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Drop a comment below and let me know what you think. Or suggest stories you want, and we might just shout you out in the next video. Let's keep the good vibes rolling.